So here's a diet I had my daughter on before her abduction. Her whole life, every day she can't have more than one egg. She can have one snack size of chips. She can have an ice cream. She can have a fruit. More than one. She can have whatever her favorite ones are. It could be oranges, apples, whatever they are, as long as she gets her vitamins in. 100% apple juice, not from concentrate. She gets Gatorades also. And water, tea, pink lemonade, ices. And then she can only have one bread a day. So if she has for example, a quesadilla, it'll be one tortilla. And if she has a quesadilla, what's it called? The grilled cheese, one bread. And that's only once a day, though. She can't have both of those on the same day. She's allowed to have french fries, and it's all portioned out to where she can eat where the hell she wants. I've had her like that since she was little, and her dad keeps trying to make her overeat to get her fat and ugly like his mom, and he actually tweaked off all her weight after my stepdaughter passed on. She thinks she looks good. Good for her. Is she healthy or isn't she? She belongs disintegrated. She's a fucking child molester. Anyways, everyone in his side of the family, they all overeat and feel sorry for themselves, and they all fuck each other. It's retarded. So I've had my daughter on this diet her whole fucking life. Like I said, her biological daddy demands her to eat more. It's weird. He wants her to waste food. When I got stuck with him, he'd eat cartons of eggs and eat the whole house and wonder where I'm going to get more food from. Or I had like a salad a day. A spinach one at the time. I was on a certain diet at that time. And the salad had everything I needed. Spinach leaves, tuna for omega-3, or you can do an egg or tofu. Or bacon bits. It's your preference. However you're getting your omega-3. Then you can add other things, add oranges in it. So I had the fruits in there, tomatoes. So you can just add that all together, fruits and vegetables in the salad. And you're good to go. And then if you want, you can add a bread. The Subway diet, I suggest that one's a good one. The 6-inch, or even smaller than that, with soup on the side. Smoothies. Extras, you can do, the candy. Like I said, for my daughter, I've had her on that diet her whole life, so she was doing real good, healthy. She'd go on walks. I'd force her to go on walks and ride her bicycle. Jump rope, hula hoop, get outdoors. We'd walk to the beach. That's when she was with me. We'd stay busy. We'd do art sessions. Watch movies. She'd go write in her journals or write music. She sings and dances and does her own thing also, just like I do. I wasn't videoing myself all the time. I do sometimes, just like her. I make her do prayer, at least one kind of prayer out of all the religions, or she can make up her own as long as it's a real prayer, to the gods and goddesses. All the religions are true, I told her. I got her prayer rug as another option. She has access to the picture Bible and the Holy Bible and the internet for all the other religions. I can't afford all those other books, and she's very smart. She knows how to go on the internet and everything. She's not retarded. She could easily go on her own and travel the world if she stayed victim and went solo. Any victim can. Depending on their situation, she has no injuries. I encourage her to go kill victimizers and disintegrate them. When my injuries heal, or when they don't, I might get to do it too. I don't know. Back to the dieting, the diet and exercise. So I just have her do basic cardio and don't like her to sit around. Her biological daddy wants her to sit around, get molested, and overeat. Because he's a sicko. Or he wants to starve her and rape her and make it look like she's healthy when she's not. It's a true story. I already contacted the Murray Show, Disney Company, and others to help rescue my daughter from him. Now, no matter how I looked, he never got to my diet. Except for when he wasn't around. He tries to make me overeat along with some others. I don't care. That's the least of my worries. I get all my vitamins. That's all that really matters. The omega-3, if people are really out there, don't know what to fucking do, go on the Jesus Christ diet. Do fish or tofu for your omega-3. Eat a roll of bread. Drink some cranberry juice, 100% not from concentrate, or a glass of wine, of red wine, and some water. That's your whole day of dieting. It's the Jesus Christ diet. I do it every now and then just to remind myself that I have the freedom to do that. That's really for the prisoners to do all the time, every day, for the ones that are in prison. Anyways, I had my daughter a gym pass because she told me the kids at school will not stop trying to child molest her, and she didn't want to go to hip-hop class because she thinks she's the only one that got child molested. She was in hip-hop and ballet. Her dad will not stay out of her fucking mind about touching her body parts, and she doesn't get to. He's mental. He needs to die. So I got her a gym pass and said, come along with me. I go through it too with these weird people out there. So I just go on swims. This way these people can't bother you at the gym because there is cameras, and you do get to just do swim some laps, get your cardio in, stay healthy. It's just a place to get away. I got us platinum passes for the gyms around here, and they had basketball courts and everything, rock climbing, swimming. And I told her this is where you need to go every now and then to get away from those weird people you go to school with. They're not normal. You don't want to sit around and get fat with them and get molested. That's what they do. They're not normal. I told her to tell your school. I do not know these kids' names. And if you know they don't have release dates, kill them. Or have their guardians murdered immediately. Her school is very pedophile friendly, and they helped her get abducted along with the police department because we kept telling on the kids she went to school with along with their parents. One of her teachers got arrested for maybe being a pedophile. He may or may not be innocent. I don't know. It's not normal what these people are doing out there trying to take over with perversion. I tell my daughter, who gives a fuck, keep telling if that's all you can do. And if you can do more, do it. And if you're not sure, then just pray about it and do whatever you can. Whatever you're allowed to do, just do it if you get to. Like I said, I got her a pair of Renaissance scissors. They're used for cutting hair and killing trespassers. This is okay. For all those sickos that are scared of victims or victimizers that turn victim, they're after you. Good for you. Have fun living in false fear. It hasn't even fucking happened yet. That's how stupid it is. And then they expect everybody else to live in fear for no reason. I've never lived in fear my entire fucking life. And it's whenever it even comes my way, it's not real. It's not true. It's called false fear. It's gonna happen or it's not. Duh. Anyways, I raised my daughter better than that, and her biological daddy keeps trying to get in her head and make her be his little, you know, whatever the fuck he wants her to be. He did it to my stepdaughter too. He used to starve her, fuck her, and tell her that's all she gets to eat. Then she looked like real healthy, like a model. And no, she wasn't getting all her vitamins. These people lie. They make her so sick. They try to plague her. Her dad used to try to plague her to death with a flu because he wasn't sure she was innocent or not. Sometimes he gets paranoid. He did the same thing to me because he knows I'm a victim for a fact. He just can't handle purity every now and then. He gets paranoid. He thinks someone else is going to come rescue me and kill him. When maybe it's me who's going to rescue myself and kill him. Who knows? Duh. Anyways, these victimizers, they need to get disintegrated. It's not funny what they do. I taught my daughter her diet. The 1 bread a day, 1 egg a day. She can have her chips. She needs to pick fruits and vegetables a day. She'd always pick, like, you know, her favorite ones. Spinach, broccoli, whatever it is. And just a small portion, at least. Like the baby carrots, I tell her at least, or even a carrot, at least eat part of it. And the little tangerine-sized oranges, eat the whole thing. And everything else. And she can have all the candy portioned out and the chips and everything. And then she gets her workout. You might have seen us around at the park by ourselves. She told me all the people she goes to school with, they are pedophiles. Pedophile juniors. I told her, go to school, get your education, you're entitled, and all they're entitled to is prison cells for little kids. Go on. Some of them get to die and get disintegrated. It's a fact. Along with their guardians. It's true. I taught my daughter better than that. I told her I went to school with the same sickos. They were child molesting children on the playground, getting naked and everything. And the teachers on the playground who molest them after school or whenever they do, tell me to mind my own fucking business and go play on the monkey bars or something like I usually do. Because I just try to tell them these sickos. These people need to die. They need to get disintegrated, especially the adults on watch. It's not funny. It's disgusting. A lot of these schools need to leave. Why is there a school every fucking corner? Because people are overpopulating. Turn those into little fucking something else, a bakery or something. Get rid of these fucking retards who think they get to build prisons at any location they want to. They don't get to. Odds are they belong disintegrated or their prison cell is back at near their birthplace. Duh. Aside from that, and if it's not there, they can easily have it built there. It's not a big deal. My daughter needs to get rescued, and yes, her biological daddy tries to either make her overeat or fuck with her metabolism. Just like mine's been messed with. My mom got jealous of me. She force-feeded me. I got like 60 pounds overweight with her. All I did was lean out. I just went on the Subway diet and the smoothie diet and the 1 egg or whatever, and got all my vitamins and water and whatevs. People saw that I was getting healthy and they got jealous again. So then they drugged me, and then I looked like I deflated. Like a deflated blow-up doll in real life. So I may not, a lot of people think, oh, you're on drugs. No, I've been drugged before, off and on my whole life, because people are jealous. Now, some people don't get plagued when they get drugged to look, where it's obvious that they got drugged and plagued. Some people you can't tell. Like my stepdaughter, you couldn't tell unless you knew her. Unless you knew her situation like I did. Same with my daughter, you may not be able to tell. Some people you can't tell. And even with me, I'm sober, and people can't always tell. But whatevs, that's another story. Get your vitamins regardless of your situation. Even prisoners are entitled to their vitamins. And I just told people what vitamins are. Not talking about the pills that some people have the privilege to take when they're on the go. Prisoners don't get those vitamins. The Jesus Christ diet is all they're going to get. If they have a release date, good for them. If they don't, they get disintegrated. Duh. I looked into it. It's a fact. That's what needs to happen. They get their 1 meal in prison. Some churches should practice the Jesus Christ diet instead of giving you some grape juice with a little piece of bread. That's not even how it went. Why don't they go all out like Jesus Christ? Offer you tofu or the stupid fish? Or if the fish stop multiplying because people stop multiplying and that day's around the corner, then do tofu only with the bread, red wine or cranberry juice, 100%. There you have it. That's how you really do the fucking communion retarded thing. I'm not stupid. Why are they leaving out omega-3? Because they're uneducated. Or they're too cheap, or they really don't know the whole process of it. Anyways, I'm not complaining. I've gone to churches. I go along with what they do. I take in the good, and I remember the bad. And I just pray about those things. A lot of these people don't want me working in churches. They get scared. Because you know what a lot of people in churches are supposed to do? Act as authority. They can have you disintegrated. They're supposed to be the ones helping run the authorities and be the authorities. And help make the world a better place, because they already do by help keeping that building there. The doors are supposed to stay open. There's no reason to ever lock a church. Ever. It's 24/7 prayer. There's people out there, that's where they need to go step in, check in with God, and their prayer, that'll be a prayer that might be passing through. You don't know where they just escaped from. You don't know what the fuck's going on out there. And if you do, help prevent it. And yes, be one less victimizer and one more victim. Churches only have doors during service to keep it quiet during those hours. When service isn't going, the doors are supposed to remain open. In real life, they're only supposed to lock them during service so no one interrupts. And if there's no more seats left, they have to lock the doors because there's no more room. Duh. I'm very educated on this. This is so stupid, but whatevs. Bye.